Have you ever felt completely happy with your life, but then you opened Instagram or heard that your friend got a promotion or saw someone buying a new car or traveling the world, and suddenly you started questioning your own life? Why does someone else's success makes us feel like we are falling behind? And why do we compare ourselves with others even when we know everyone's journey is different? Come, let's understand the psychology behind it. Why do we compare ourselves to others? The truth is, our brain is naturally designed to compare. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors lived in groups. Comparing themselves with others helped them learn new skills, understand their place in the group, and survive. So, comparison itself is not a bad thing. It is a normal human behavior. But today's world is very different. Earlier, people compared themselves with only a few people around them. Today, because of social media, we compare ourselves with hundreds or even thousands of people every day. And here is the biggest problem. We compare our real life with someone else's highlight reels. People usually post their achievements, their vacations, their happy moments, their promotions, but they rarely post their failures, loneliness, stress, or struggles. As a result, our brain starts believing that everyone else has a perfect life. This is not just an option. Psychologists have been studying this for decades. In 1954, psychologist Leon Festinger introduced the social comparison theory. According to this theory, human beings naturally evaluate themselves by comparing themselves with other people. This helped our ancestors learn and improve. But in today's world, constant comparison can sometimes become harmful. Psychologists describe two common types of comparison. The first is upward comparison. This happens when we compare ourselves with someone who seems more successful, richer, smarter, or more attractive. Sometimes this inspires us. But if we are not careful, it can also make us feel like we are not good enough. The second one is downward comparison. This is when we compare ourselves with someone who is struggling more than we are. This can make us feel grateful and remind us how far we have already come. The problem is not comparing itself. The problem is comparing in a way that makes us forget our own progress. How does comparison affect us? Let's understand this with a simple example. Imagine two friends. One friend gets promoted at work. The other friend was actually happy with her own life until she heard the news. Suddenly she starts thinking, maybe I'm not successful, I am behind in life, I'm not good enough. But think about it. Did anyone actually change in her life? No. Only one thing changed. She started comparing herself. When this happens repeatedly, it can lead to low self-esteem, stress, anxiety, jealousy, and the feeling that no matter what we achieve, it will never be enough. What does psychology recommend? The good news is that psychology doesn't tell us to stop comparing completely. Instead, it teaches us how to respond to comparison in a healthier way. One of the most effective approaches comes from cognitive behavior therapy, also known as CBT. CBT says that it's not the comparison itself that hurts us, it's the negative thought we automatically believe afterwards. For example, your friend gets promoted. Your mind immediately says, I am a failure. CBT encourages us to pause and ask, am I ignoring my own progress? Is there another way to look at the situation? Instead of thinking, I am not good enough, you can replace it with, my journey is different. Their success doesn't mean I have failed. Psychologists also recommend practicing mindfulness. Notice the comparison without judging yourself. Instead of believing every negative thought, simply recognize it and let it pass. Another powerful habit is practicing gratitude. Every day, remind yourself of what you already have and how much you have grown. And finally, compare yourself with the person you were yesterday, not with someone else today. Remember, someone else's success is not proof of your failure. Life is not a race. Everyone has different opportunities, different challenges, and a different timeline. The only meaningful comparison is with your past self. If this video helped you understand yourself a little better, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more simple psychology videos. Thank you for watching.